You're not.
Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in the UFO.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On the quick. 11. At 18. What's up?
Stroud in the air to start us off. Escapes the pocket. And he runs out of bounds a yard or 2 behind the line. Couldn't get all the way back. That's going to count as a sack.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team where just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Nickel look by the Jaguars here, 3rd down.
Under. 18. What's that? Hey, uno.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. A nice gain of 13. As it brings up a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. All right. 18, what's that?
1st and 10, around the Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did. Ow, what's that? 18, what's that?
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Hey, safe right!
Lawrence starting with a throw. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Jaguars have a 1st down. It only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Check down goes to Tutu. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. And goes to the hurry up here.
Gain of 30. 1st down, Jaguars.
Take right open.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. You wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of... ball can hit the ground on this side.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here's the 24. 13, Luke. Safe. That's on top. Here we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
18.
From his end zone, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Let the hot.
Throwing again here from the end zone. This one quickly to down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it'll be first down Houston.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Stroud now on 3rd. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a first down Texans.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, uno more. 11. Look the hot.
Again, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
On the quick, right? 118.
Here's Stroud again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. A lot of space ahead. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Kaimi Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rip, 23.
They go play action. Lawrence. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second and 10. Here's Lawrence. Gets everything he has under this one. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Goal, Jacksonville.
On red. Hey, Soko, Samad.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
At the 5-yard line.
Decent 24. Here we go.
Complete on the option. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
Cam Little on for the extra point.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10. To the air, Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First down, Stroud. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Throwing again, it's Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Throwing is Stroud. Really finding his back. Mixon. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
All right.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A 28-yard attempt.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off of the touchdown, that's the second best thing you could do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
Bayshul Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. One last play before the break.
Red on red.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. Oh, he loses the football. And the offense gets it back, but of little consequence here. We've reached halftime in this one. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Lawrence now off the play action. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
25 yards on the play.
Take right away. Grant, 23.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Jaguars.
11.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Take right up. 11, Agate.
From the red zone on first. Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal.
Hey, kill.
7-yard line.
13 Luke.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Catch made. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I got him.
Looking quickly here.
11.
4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the Texans' 3-yard line.
Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6. Touchdown, Houston. Well, we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. He had no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. He just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick 6. Wow.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Ginger. Go. 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence trying for the deep ball. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
On play action now, Lawrence hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far. Working quickly here.
A 2-down pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Hey, kill. Gun. 11.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
13.
A gain of 11 on the play. And
On the red zone now.
1st down.
Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, south. Robbie.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Texans set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. 20, 15. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead on the first play of the drive. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yeah, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. 11. 18. What's that? 19 Texans.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buying some time right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Tony, connect.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Stroud and the Texans looking to tack on 2 more.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Jaguars 21. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10 coming up. Jaguars ready to take advantage of some good field position they've got here. Tootin gets it from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Going to defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
11. Son, this is hot. Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. 25 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Hey, Lion.
And they just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Second and 10, still at the 28.
Go, let's get this at 24. 11. Hey, Soko. 30 left. Sink right.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. It's dropped underneath. Tootin. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they take their shot for the end zone block rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
Hey, I'm gone. Hey, Ginger. Zach.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. Hits him on the end route. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Into the hands of Dell. Into the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Tank Dell the touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Brown with a return here. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
At their own 13-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They go play action. Lawrence. He's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. Offense up to the line fast.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Hunter, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
4th and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop it for the safety. You know, generally down around your own end zone, you're thinking less of driving the length of the field. Initially, you're just trying to buy some space and prevent a safety.
This is called situational football. You work on it all through training camp, right? It's not just a 2-minute drill. This can be equally important. Just get that first down. Just get out of the shadow of your own goal line. The defense wasn't having it.
Fielded at the 11. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Right side cut by Higgins. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Listen up. 19 Texans.
Air it out on 3rd. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and check downs, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
19. Look the hot. 11. Hey, uno.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Brought in inside the 20. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the 4th. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Little checks on the extra points. And the Jaguars trim the deficit down to 5. They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. We're waiting for that signal. Waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Run! Inside!
Inside give here for Tootin. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on. Brock, add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down, Jaguars.
Giving this to Hunter. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
I'm gone.
Throwing now. Into the hands of his running back, Tootin. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down. The receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Receiver in motion. He's headed right. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout.
2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey. 11. Go.
Setting up to pass. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, and just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down.
Here we go.
They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Hey, Pinter. Hey, kill.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.